Bounce, 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 bounce. Give it up for all the underage ladies in the crowd tonight.
So glad I'm recording this. Yes, I am recording all of that. All right, Governor, you should be able to. You should be able to hear us talking and all that good stuff.
Ooh, yeah.
We put the live video back up.
Oh, we're back on live again. Yes.
Chickadee.
It's on Facebook.
Jiggity check check, more like riggedy wreck wreck.
It's talking and all that good stuff. We put the live video back up.
We're back on live again. Yes.
It's on Facebook.
Okay, I think we're good.
Sound like we're all there.
Got it.
Hell
All
yeah.
right. I'm going live on the Twitch.
Do it.
Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah.
We're all there. Got it. All right. I'm going live.
Listen to all that reverby, echo-ness. Sorry for those of you that got dropped on the first one, but I realized I couldn't make the change because I'd already started the stream, and so I kept trying to change it. Well, it wouldn't accept it because I'm a moron.
Yeah, you can't change midstream. We all know that.
Can't change midstream. All right, so I'm tired of looking at Bernie, so we're gonna play the official intro. Here it is.
Let me
Boom.
unpause. We're unpaused. Here we go.
Boom. There it is. With the
All right,
same
Jacob, stop the
music
song. Off you go.
we've been listening to. Take it away, boys.
Crossover episode. We're crossing over. We're crossing
Yeah.
the streams for one big stream. Thank you. I've been Ronnie James Dio.
Right. That's what I'm talking about.
Nice.
And there we are. We're live. Dun, dun, dun,
What? The
dun.
four of us?
We're live,
Oh,
and we're all there. And
Yeah.
yeah, good to
It
go.
is the crossover event between the open micers and burning the set list.
Yay!
Who will come out on top this Sunday?
We made it.
Martin's head's the size of a monster truck.
What?
Because that reminded me of the monster truck commercials, dude. Sunday at the Mississippi
Yeah.
Gulf Coast Coliseum.
Well, that's what I was going for.
Come see Monster Jam. You don't remember those commercials, dude?
Fuel burning funny cars.
I feel like I'm bombing on my own podcast.
No, that's not
You got really
true.
quiet all of a sudden, Jacob.
Yeah, why did you get so quiet? He's
What?
thinking about that jam.
Yeah. It's a monster jam. It's not toast jam. You can't put monster jam on your toast.
I know.
Why not? Well, what's the point of that then?
Am I still quiet?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're quiet.
Yeah, it's good. I like it like that. It's much better than normal volume.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything different.
Just mute him totally. That'd be
Yeah. I try to every week.
Work, man.
He's still
What are
thinking
we-
about that.
What are we talking about this week, boys? What brings us to the table? What's hot on the burning the set list checklist?
Set list.
What in the world are you doing? Are you think you're running the show here?
Oh, me? Yeah, I am.
I didn't vote for you.
No, I'm just kidding. No. Dude, well, Governor and I did a show over in Florida with
Yep, we did.
Andrew
We have
Rivers.
free ice cream.
Yeah, it was delicious.
Oh, let's not get started on the free ice cream thing. again. Jacob might have
started on the free ice cream.
Jacob missed out on the free ice cream. It was delicious.
Dude, it's all I heard about for like an hour on our trip to Pensacola.
Hell fucking yeah, it is. You want to know why? Because I missed out on the free fucking ice cream. That's why.
As much as you could eat, which is quite a lot in your case.
I would clean that fucking place out, dude.
They would have been out of business.
The day before, Andrew, who was booking it, texted me. He's like, "Hey, man, Governor didn't sell any tickets. He's a shitty fucking headliner.
Yeah.
He can't attract, thirsty
Aye.
horse to water. So you just shouldn't even come because there's not going to be any fucking people there."
Right.
And it turns out there were people there. And
Tons
there
of
was free
people.
ice cream the whole fucking time.
None of it. Gallons of it.
Lots.
Can you guys hear me now?
A
Yeah,
little
we
bit.
can hear you. Yeah.
You
Little
sound
bit
better now that you're shoving it halfway down your throat so we can hear you.
I'm just going to do it like stand up.
I would
Okay.
I would just
Yeah.
try
You know what
turning
you
that
didn't?
gain up.
You know what you didn't shove down your throat? The free ice cream.
Yeah.
Correct.
Never.
Well, one of the
Never tease a fat boy with diabetes with free ice cream and then not give it to him. That's cruel.
It
It's
is
cool. It was good stuff. They had like a red wine chocolate. They had they had one I had was a black garlic, honey, and fig.
Yeah, but you picked the
Nice
worst
combination.
fucking one. You picked the
Oh,
one
yeah.
Britt would
Because
pick.
he's English. He's used to eating like
Yeah.
burning tire rubber and tomatoes for breakfast.
And sausages. Oh, what, you would have just gone for like the vanilla or something? That's what you would have chosen?
Who, me?
No, the kid down in the corner there, Jacob.
I don't know what I would have chosen, dude. I would have chosen whatever would have given me diabetes again.
You already got all the types, right? You already got the whole collection of types.
Dude, I got 4 types. I'm an anomaly.
How many? What is that? All of them? Do you have all of them?
There were only 3, so
You
Yeah,
got
they invented a new one just for Jacob.
nice.
Well, he likes to collect things, so he wants to collect all
I am a
three.
collector. Yeah.
I see what Jason did here. He was bragging earlier about how he doesn't have any stand-up comedy on YouTube, and
Oh,
we weren't
boy.
going to be able to make him watch it. And what he's done is he's got all these podcasts. So he pulled a Walt Disney Frozen and just refocused the search. That's what that is. I'm gonna find it.
Nice.
I'm gonna find it before we're done. No,
Please fucking find something for us to rip.
Hopefully, I flooded the YouTube with enough content that it'll be impossible for you to find any stand-up of me.
you did.
I actually don't think there's any on the internet at all.
Yeah, it doesn't exist.
I don't put my stuff up. I don't want people stealing my jokes.
No one's gonna steal your jokes, dude.
Nobody's gonna steal that.
What are you talking about?
They only steal good jokes. You're fine.
Dude, no one sees dog shit on the side of the street and they're just like, man, I really want to take that
Dude,
dog shit
I
on
need
my own.
that dog shit
Mm-hmm.
very specifically.
I see how it is.
All
I
right.
see.
Well, all right. I'm gonna give up on my YouTube search for the moment.
You guys.
Just for the moment.
I think
What
Jacob's
else is?
frozen because he has that Van Cleve internet.
Oh, he's
I was
hanging in there.
frozen.
He's hanging in there. He's doing a great job,
I do have that Van Cleve internet.
dude. I got woods internet, man. Don't feel bad. I'm out here in the woods too. Dirt road, whole
I
9
got
yards.
wood too.
You ask Governor. It's yeah, dude. Pills don't count. It took us quite a bit to get my internet up to snuff. Anyway, sorry, that was a long way to go. It was not as good as the Viagra joke, so fuck it.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm rocking with like a solid 2 bars right now.
But let's see, you guys were all together last at Coastal Comedy, Matt and Kirby's show, right?
We went on a road trip.
How was that?
Awful.
Yeah.
What?
I mean,
It
Jason
picked up.
bombed, and then we had to listen to Governor's set. It was kind of
Nice.
the worst time.
Oh
It was
no!
a classic. It picked up after Jason got off the stage.
But dude,
After I stunk the place up.
while Martin was on stage, I kept looking at everybody. I was like, man, why is he bombing so bad? And they told me like, no, that's what he's trying to do. I was like, oh fuck, really? My
It's
bad.
ironic. No, I killed, dude. Killed.
Dude, I don't know if you can say you killed. You might have killed somebody because they choked on your jokes. They were so fucking dry.
I do like
I
the
don't know
old
if you
dry
can say
comedy.
You killed it.
Dude,
Fuck, you dehydrated everybody, dude. I don't know if you can say.
well, the last time I was there, the quietest thing Kirby said on stage was butthole, and
Nice.
that set the tone for the whole night. Like it was one of those. He was on a rant, and then he came in. He's like, "But butthole." It was adorable, absolutely adorable. So I had a really good time last time I was there. How were Kirby and Matt as quarreling hosts?
Oh, they're a cute couple.
I know, aren't
Yeah. They should probably get a room.
Yeah.
I will say, between the two of them, they did one joke.
they? Wow, wow. And Matt would tell you,
I'm not lying, dude.
They spend most of the time quarreling with each other, which is pretty amusing.
they are
I enjoyed it.
the cutest odd couple. I think it's hilarious. So what else is going on in the wild world?
I-
I haven't seen you guys in Mississippi in a hot minute. I need to make it down. What's happening? You got the Mother's Day show coming up, right, Jacob?
Hell yeah, man. May 9th, Mother's Day. We're doing a Mother's Day show on my new room. It's the pub in DeIberville, Mississippi. It's going to be a monthly showcase every second Sunday of the month.
Nice.
So I booked this one pretty much. Me and Krangus got our heads together and booked this show together. So it's probably what's going to happen. And, every time from now, we're just going to put our heads together and book the monthly showcase, man. And it should be a lot of fun. We just got to see how this first one does. There's going to be a lot of drink specials. I know there's a lot of people interested on Facebook. So hopefully we have some moms come out. And my mom is actually going to go get on stage for the first time to make fun of me.
What?
So
What?
yeah, it's going to be a real fucking fun time, dude.
Man,
I can't wait for that.
So who else you got booked on there?
So it's going to be myself as the host. We have Lino Rodriguez booked, who's like another hot young kid right now. He just started, but the guy already has like close to 30 minutes of material because he just keeps fucking writing. I haven't seen him bomb once. I mean, he's just been lighting it up. We have Mel Stroh booked because she is a mother. And we have Eli Thomas coming in from, I believe, Mobile, Alabama. So that's the lineup, and I'm sure Krangus is going to go do some time. If there are other comics in the crowd that want to get some stage time in, even though it's booked, I can't pay you anything, but I'm not going to stop you from getting up on the stage.
I like the way you said another hot young kid. Like there's another hot young kid on that show.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I mean, I do look like Johnny Galecki, so I feel like I could pull. You know what I mean? My bitch is hot. You guys have not met my girlfriend.
Yeah.
My bitch is hot, man.
Does she live in Canada?
No, she goes to a different school. You wouldn't know her. Jason, what do you have going on? Are you just like a fucking lazy piece of shit, or are you?
Yeah,
doing
pretty
something?
much. No, I don't really have much booked at the moment. Working on it.
Is it because you're not funny, or what?
Kind of a little bit of both.
Hasn't stopped him so far.
You host
Hey,
podcasts, though,
I need to
right?
get my stage. I need to get my stage hour or minutes up because I just need to get back up and get my material back in my head because I don't want to have another incident like Monday happen again.
Oh yeah, I was ignoring you telling that story so I could ask you to tell it again later. Thanks for reminding me. What happened on Monday? You dropped a bomb on somebody?
Well, I started getting heckled before I even hit the stage.
Nice.
And my first joke landed like a big fat wet turd hitting concrete.
Beautiful.
And pretty much just went downhill from there and got heckled by this whole table of Karens and Beckys and just couldn't get my feet back under me. And like my whole set just left my head. I couldn't get a joke going, couldn't remember anything. And finally I cut it short and I was supposed to do 10 minutes. I think I did 7. And I was just like, I'm done. I can't, there's nothing else I can do here. This is just a big pile of dung.
That was 7 minutes. It seemed a lot longer.
It seemed a lot longer to me too. Trust me. It seemed like 30 minutes. Like, how fucking long have I been up here? Please get me off the stage.
Look,
Your set left your head faster than your hair did.
Yeah, no shit.
I mean, you recovered though. Like after they left, every joke you did after they got up and left, you did well. I mean, it was just the fact that they threw you off your game.
Well,
And
at
while you
that
were
point,
doing well,
like
you
I could have been killing everybody in the room, but I wasn't hearing it. Like my brain was going, "You suck. Get off the stage. No one's laughing. You suck. You're terrible. What are you doing? You're not a comedian. Get off the stage now."
That was actually me. That wasn't your brain.
Yeah, that was the governor sitting over at the table, like, get off the stage.
Yeah.
You need to tell
Bloody
your
wanker.
you need to tell your inner demon to speed it up because you don't have time to waste like that on stage.
Yeah, no shit.
Nice.
It was awful though, man. Like, I had no comebacks for the heckling because I haven't been heckled in, like, I've dealt with hecklers before, but it's been over a year now.
This
since
is
we've had,
what happens.
Like,
Jason gets comfy, starts getting a nut off regularly, and he just loses his edge.
Yeah, it's age.
He just
not
goes,
as sharp
yeah.
as I used to be.
Not enough nuts coming out.
No.
Yeah. I mean, ask the governor. I mean, after you don't do something for a while, you kind of you don't use it, you lose it.
No, I wouldn't know anything about that, man.
Uh-huh.
No, the governor uses his at least 3 times a day,
Yeah.
just by himself.
Side note, I love how Jacob's the only one kind enough to wear a hat, and the rest of us are just abusing people with how shiny our heads and foreheads are.
Nice.
Yeah, there you go. I had the courtesy to wear a hat because I have a lot of hair. My forehead is not exposed.
Nice.
Yeah.
My hairline is intact. I didn't want to offend you guys.
Yeah, you keep that shit covered up. We don't need that.
What's I know you like talking about the philosophy of comedy on this show, man. What
Yeah, we get pretty deep over here.
Yeah.
How deep?
Well, Governor gets deeper than I do.
That's what your mom told me.
You're welcome for that setup. I think one of the best deep conversations we had was with Matt Mosley. We were talking about wrestling and the kayfabe phenomenon, which I had.
It's all kayfabe.
Yeah.
It's all kayfabe.
Yeah, and so we were talking about performance art and the theatrical aspect of comedy, and playing around with some of those concepts. I think that's probably about as deep as we've gotten, if you don't include the Napoleon talk. But
yeah, he gets pretty deep into Napoleon. He loves that.
Yeah. But okay, so to tie that in, neither of you guys are very theatrical in your delivery. Like, I'm trying to think of somebody that's real flamboyant. Like Krangus is more flamboyant than you guys most of the time.
Well, you haven't seen me in a while, though. I mean, I've
That's
kind of
true.
picked it up a little bit.
Oh yeah, you've been bouncing around a little. What's that been like?
I've just been going at people, man. That's like what I've just started doing, because I've done this because on our episode where we interviewed drummer for Jane's Addiction, Stephen Perkins, on the award-winning Open Micers podcast, he told us that his philosophy for drumming is that he takes care of his body so that he can abuse it while he drums and just give it all to the crowd and then limp off stage. And so I was like, man, I need to bring that kind of energy to my comedy. So I just fucking get animated and yell at people, and I don't even really need the microphone most of the time. And ever since I've done that, people have fucking started loving it, dude.
Nice.
I haven't had a single joke bomb since I've taken that approach.
So let's piece this apart a little bit. As someone who has done both styles recently, how is it different being more animated versus not animated? Like, break it down a little bit more. What's the big difference?
So,
you say going after people.
difference-
What do you mean?
I mean, the big difference, I think, is
Sorry
getting
for
crowd
the Lex
invested.
Friedman length question there. My apologies.
Well, I can give you a perfect example. On Monday night, I did the exact same set that I did the week before at open mic, and the open mic night that I did it, I was I got pretty animated with everything, and I ended up winning set of the night with it. And so I brought that same set to Monday night and bombed with it because I just kind of stood at the mic and folded in on myself.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that's a perfect juxtaposition right there. So in my head, I'm like, all right, I need to start getting in people's face a little bit more and being a little more animated.
Yeah. So with
I mean, people are there to see a show, man. So
Uh-huh.
if you give them, if they can tell that you're at least giving them energy, you know, it doesn't take away from the wit of your material. And if you have material that's not so witty, if you compensate with that for energy that people are digging, then you're gonna do well.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, maybe.
Governor,
I do the opposite.
Governor?
I do the opposite.
Yeah, but
I was
no one
gonna
fucking
say,
listens to you,
would
though.
you ever
That's the thing.
consider bringing any kind of energy to the stage,
No,
Governor, after hearing
I
that?
reduce the energy to the minimum.
I can actually feel my energy being sucked out of my body when the governor's on stage.
Yeah. I remain motionless throughout the entire set.
So have you guys ever gone to Hardee's?
Yeah.
Yeah, the roast beef sandwich at Hardee's.
not-
Why? Because fuck you, the Hardee's.
Even your mouth
Hey.
is moving too much when you say that. You gotta be like a ventriloquist. Even the lips are stationary. Everything's stationary.
I have to say,
a live bear. Why? Because fuck you, a Hardee's.
There you go. There you go. Even that's too much energy. You just gotta dial it down.
I love that you memorized his bits to mock him. That's so.
Well,
So-
when you do
so
the
kind.
same material for 10 years, it's kind of easy.
You got to. I mean, you only get the right rhythm after, like, what they say, 10,000 repetitions to get the right, to get it down.
Yeah, but when it wasn't funny the first time, you don't have to do it 10,000 more.
Yeah, you do. I mean, it'll pick
You know,
up.
the best part of the night was at the end of the governor's set when he's like, I have CDs for sale, and he pulls a fucking CD out of his pocket. I'm like, what is this, 1992? Like, what the hell are you doing?
Man, it was in theme with the rest of the set, dude. The whole thing was retro.
Were they playing volleyball out back?
I didn't pull the vinyls out or the
People
cassette.
were
tapes.
playing volleyball out back.
Nice.
More people started playing volleyball during Martin's set because they're like, God damn, what can I do to get away from this?
That's because I drove half of them back there. They're like, what the? No, we're going to play volleyball.
Nice.
So who else was there with you guys? Just
Andrew Ferreira, who you did that show with Saturday, who
Nice.
talked me out of the free ice cream.
So that free ice cream was weighing on his mind, dude. That was
Yeah.
delicious.
we'll have to get Andrew
It's
to
going
get
to
you
be
some.
top 10 biggest regrets for the rest of my life is not getting that free ice cream.
Yeah. I don't know how you can live with yourself.
Well, there's gonna
I'm
be a regular
not
show at the
fun.
ice cream place, so I'll just make sure to include that in your writer when you finally come over. That you
Please.
get lots of free ice cream.
Please.
No problem.
I've done shows for just free Diet Coke before. I'm not above doing shows for free ice cream.
I was just
I've
thinking
been
we could call the tour the Scooby Snacks tour. We've been trying to think of something to call it. Like if we were gonna name it something, what would we call it? I haven't come up with anything good yet. I was thinking about calling it like Flelmus. That's as good as I got so far. Which it's kind
I'm gonna
of
be-
funny, but
I'm going to be
Open
on
to
y'all's
suggestions.
run coming up soon.
Yeah?
May 27th to the 29th.
yeah, you're gonna join us for that one. Good.
Yeah. Me and the Lino guy I just talked about, that's going to be the two comics from Mississippi.
Nice.
I think Carson Taylor's supposed to be one of the Mobile comics.
Yeah.
And I know Zeke is at least going to join us for the Mobile show, and he may come with us if he can. Yeah, that's very exciting because we're going to start doing that twice a month. In June, we'll have 4 cities, 4 nights, twice a month.
Nice.
Sunday, Thursday through
yeah.
Sunday. Well, it's going to be exciting, and I'm going to try and grow up hemp crop at the same time. Y'all might not see me much. We might do a lot of these. About to be very busy.
Is that why they call this burning the set list? Because of all the hemp?
No.
Yeah.
No.
No, it's not. So why do you call yourself the open micers? Is that because you guys realize that's as far as you can get in your comedy career?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much, well, originally we called ourselves open micers because we were going to exclusively interview open micers
Mhm.
after sets, before sets, and kind of monitor their
During
growth.
sets? Not
Yeah.
during sets?
No, not during sets. We don't want to hear that because they're open micers.
Okay.
But then we realized that's kind of a stupid fucking idea because we limit ourselves so much on the guests we can get.
Right.
So we just started to call ourselves the open micers.
But you
Yeah.
never changed the name. You just changed the entire rest of the show.
Yeah, basically. So we interview just people from the entertainment industry about the entertainment industry,
Nice.
by the entertainment industry, pretty much for the entertainment industry, because
Nice.
most of our listeners are comedians. So
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are.
So you didn't think of any other names like, I don't know, the Minion and the Child, or the
we
Child
thought
and the
about
Man
Smokey and
Child,
Bandit, but it was taken.
the Nerd
That's
and
what
Nerd
this
Junior.
show is called, Smokey and the Bandit.
You're too young to smoke, aren't you?
I'm not too young to smoke.
Oh yeah, it's Van Cleve. You're over the age of 12.
Yeah, dude, I've been smoking meth since I was like 10.
Yeah, as long as you can slap some money up on the convenience store counter, you can smoke.
You can get some meth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They sell it right up front in little bags. Yeah.
Nice.
They sell it at the candy store around the corner.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you don't even have to buy meth. Like you can be in the wrong place at the right time, and you can just catch meth, from what I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I lived
Just
down
happens.
the road from 3 different meth labs growing up, bro.
Yeah, that's,
You already said you live in Van Cleve. We got the.
that's how you catch meth. That's how
That's
you
true though,
catch
dude.
meth.
Like, I'd walk outside and I'd smell burning tires, and that's because they literally burn tires to cover up the meth smell.
Nice.
Because meth smells like
Yummy.
burning tires.
Is that a real
So,
thing? I
tires on
think
fire.
you're pulling my skirt.
I'm not, dude. They would literally start a tire fire in their yard, so that if the cops drive by and smell burning tires, there's literally burning tires in their yard.
Yeah, but isn't that against the law anyway? I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah,
attract
but it's
the
not
police.
meth.
Yeah,
It's
but
better than
that
meth.
should be a known thing now. If they're like, people burn tires to cover up the scent of meth. And if you're in
Oh.
Van Cleve and someone's burning tires, go check the inside of the house. It's a meth lab.
Oh, don't get me wrong. They got stung. That's probably why.
In Van Cleve, you could probably make more money selling tires than you can selling meth.
Well, okay, so how far off the beaten path is Van Cleve, really?
Pretty far, man. We're not even a city or a town. We're a municipality.
You're an embarrassment.
We're a municipality of Ocean Springs. Like, we technically are owned by Ocean Springs.
You're a colony.
Oh.
Yeah, basically. And you don't fuck with our colonies, because remember what happened last time?
No,
Uh-huh.
we've forgotten about that.
I'm gonna get that tea, boy.
You know, he remembers it. He was there.
Yeah, I was there, dude. They interrupted my set with all that stuff going on. Ridiculous.
Were you doing the same material back then,
Same
too?
material, dude. What is the deal with this revolution?
What's up with obbies? What is that? Oh, I see you were playing the video. What is this?
What is
Are
that?
you looking up Van Cleve?
Yeah, that's my house right there.
Oh,
Nice.
shit.
Giving out secret information. It's actually very public information, but
All right, write it down, everybody.
You're doxing Jacob now.
Uh-oh.
Is
Let's see
that-
how country Van Cleve is, really.
we
Probably not
don't
as bad as Demopolis, actually.
we don't have to zoom in. Yeah, probably
No,
not.
we're zooming out. We're zooming the fuck out.
Yeah, see, that's more city than Demopolis.
Yeah, look at that. See, you talk about being from
You got roads now.
way out in the
Yeah,
middle.
no, we
of
have
nowhere.
roads.
Welcome to Google Maps with
Look
Open
at
Micers
that.
and Burning the Steps.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to know. Okay, so there's Van Cleve. So how far? There's Moss Point, Grand Bay. So you're like an hour and a half from the juke joint.
No. I'm like 30 minutes from the juke joint.
You're like 2 hours from anybody with a graduate degree.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
I see. There's
I do have
Ocean
the
Springs
most
right there.
education in my family. I'm pretty proud of that.
That's a pretty low bar to cross, though. Let's face it.
Let's
I
see if we can
guess.
pick out which one of these is Jacob's house.
Oh, shit, there it is.
Pick the one,
Hey,
pick the one down the street from the
Look at
tire
that.
fire. And there,
You see a big cloud
But
coming
dude-
up the road.
If you look at everything that's in Van Cleve, there's nothing to do. We have to drive 30 minutes to Ocean Springs to actually do anything.
There's a middle
Like,
school. Oh, wait. Hang
Yeah,
on.
like all those businesses that are in Van Cleve, we have a Pizza Hut, we have a Subway,
Nice.
and we have a smoke store.
don't you have a donut shop too?
No, we don't have a donut shop. Oh,
Oh,
no, we
okay.
do. We have Lujo's Donuts, but they fucking suck, dude.
Really?
They close when they run out of donuts, and they run out of donuts at 9 in the morning.
I remember when I was an EMT, we used to stop at I think at a Shell station up there, way up in Van Cleve, and they had pretty good biscuits. I remember.
Oh, yeah, the honey hole, dude.
That's it, the honey hole.
Wait,
Yeah,
Jason,
man.
let's go back for a second. You used to be an EMT?
Yeah.
You didn't know about this?
No.
You didn't know I was an E EMT?
Well, I mean, I'm
That's
sure
why
I
I travel
did.
with
I
him,
just
because
didn't
if I
think about
ever
it.
get a case of the sugars, he can save me.
Yeah.
That makes good sense. That makes good sense. How long were you an EMT?
About 2 years.
Cool.
Year and a half, 2 years.
How many
Cool.
people died?
None. I had 100% save rate with my CPR.
Wow.
Hey.
That's, man, just the magic lips of Jason Robbins, everybody.
That's right. Actually, we stopped doing that years ago.
Yeah, I
You
know.
don't
yeah,
do
those
the,
look
you don't do the mouth to mouth anymore. You just do chest compressions.
They make it easy
to
for you.
know.
Yeah, they figured out you get just as much oxygen pulling into the lungs by doing chest compressions than you do with mouth to mouth. And if you don't have to do mouth to mouth, then you don't have to worry about diseases.
Nice.
Yeah.
So how many people did you give diseases to?
None. I probably got some diseases from people though. I had to get hepatitis B checks
That's a-
every once in a while.
Nice.
Dude, tell them what you told me about the ambulances and why you can't go over a certain speed.
Because you're monitored and you have a driving record. You have so many points as a driver when you're a EMT paramedic, and if you have it's kind of like if you take a corner too hard or go too fast, you hit the brakes too hard, you have this little thing inside the cab there, and it'll start clicking. Like if you hit the brakes too hard, it's like and the faster it goes, it's like and if it hits a solid beep like that, it means you got points taken off of your point, however many points you have. And if you get down to a certain point, you get yanked off of being able to drive the ambulance. So
I
when
thought
you
you
see an
told-
ambulance hauling, like if they're lights and siren and they're on the interstate doing 75 miles an hour, and you're like, why are they not hauling ass? Like that's as fast as they can go. Like they can't go above 75.
I thought you told me it did that because the oxygen tanks would explode.
Well, yeah, that too. I mean, you got like, 10 oxygen tanks on board. If one of those goes, the rest of them are going to go too.
Yeah,
Yeah, that would
you
be
don't want to
interesting.
wreck in an ambulance for lots of reasons.
Yeah, no kidding.
Dude, that's
what else
crazy.
did you used to do besides comedy, Jason? I mean, if you can call it that.
Musician, cook, restaurant manager, worked movie theater supervisor, worked at a record shop, and
Wow.
they're mostly shiftless layabout.
Nice, nice. Governor, how about your CV?
What? Never. I've never done anything.
Didn't I see you on the Muppets once?
Yeah, I was. I had my hand up Kermit's butt.
Oh, I
No.
thought you were that giant yellow bird.
I was gonna know if Governor
Oh,
were
not the
anybody, he
Muppets,
would
That's the other one.
Sesame Street. He would definitely be
Yes.
Snuffleupagus. He would definitely be Snuffleupagus.
Definitely Snuffleupagus. My mistake.
It's,
What about your resume, Compton?
What about it? It
What
exists.
have you done, man? What interesting
somewhere.
shit do we not know about?
I was a ninja at one point in time.
nice.
That didn't get the laugh that I thought
That's
it
pretty
would.
scary when
That's-
you wear
That
a
was
kilt.
it.
Fucking taking me
That's
seriously.
all you've been as ninja.
Yeah, just I was just a ninja for a little while. We broke boards, stuff like that. Okay, here's something not a lot of people know. One of my first jobs when I moved to Cincinnati, Ohio, I was a barker at an amusement park.
Nice.
Like the high striker game where you got to hit the thing and ring the bell and all that good stuff. Yeah, I did that. One of my favorite games was age and weight because I was very good at guessing people's weight, and it pisses women off. And it was
Alright,
one of
All
my
right,
favorite
hold on.
things to do.
Let's put your money where your mouth is. What's Jason's age and weight?
Oh no, he's not standing in front of my scale at the moment, so the power
Oh wait, you
dynamics
get
are
them to
wrong.
stand on a scale and then you guess their weight.
No,
Isn't that cheating?
no, I have this intimidating scale behind me, and I get to size somebody up in real life. It's a much different thing. I can't even see his lower half right now. No,
Yeah.
no,
I've
I'm
heard
not-
his lower
not
half
getting-
isn't that impressive.
Yeah.
I'm not getting sucked in.
Can I take a stab at your age and weight, Compton?
Sure.
Okay.
Besides, Jason and I have talked about how old we are.
45 years old. And 210.
The 210 is correct. The
Nice.
Hell yeah.
the 45 is not correct. You're off by 5 years. I'm 50.
What?
Wouldn't
Oh
that
yeah,
be
you just turned 40, huh?
Can't wait. Yeah, I did. I just turned 40. Feeling pretty good for 40. My dad likes to remind me, he's like, halfway there, man. Fuck you.
Oh, he knows you're going to die at 80? That's okay.
I don't know how he knows that, but yeah. Keeps reminding me.
Yeah, I'm not
He's-
gonna
he's
make
got
it
it
that
planned.
far.
But if I remember correctly,
I knew when I hit 40, I was like, yeah, I'm over the halfway point at this point. There's no making it to 80.
but if
I'm over
I
that
remember
point
correctly,
now.
Jason's got me by like 3 years, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
What's
Jake?
my weight, Jacob?
230.
No, I was gonna say 190, 195.
Higher or lower?
Higher.
Dang!
You have put on some
What?
recently, I've noticed.
Yeah. I'm
There's no
250.
way.
That was gonna be my next guess.
What? No wonder you got that downward camera angle. I get it now.
Yeah. Governor weighs 180,
No. No, not even close.
220 because of the head.
220 when I'm carrying the plant. Yeah.
Okay.
Which I do a lot. Carrying the plant.
Yeah, dude.
Is that a euphemism? You've been hanging out with Compton too much, dude. Carrying that plant all the time.
The plant,
Mine's a lot of water weight.
yeah.
Yeah, me too.
All right, CrossFit, calm down.
I'm
We're not,
bloated.
we're not really interested in how old Jacob is. We're just taking bets on how long he's got left. I
Well,
got,
we all know
I got
how
20
old
bucks
Jacob
in
is.
6 months.
How is the
Hey, 6 months from
drinking
now, I'm
going,
gonna
by the
ask
way?
you for 20 bucks.
Let's make bets on what he's gonna die from. So, do you think he's gonna die from diabetes in a hotel
Yeah.
room?
I think so. Oh, he can't afford a
No,
hotel room. It's
it's-
going to be the back of his mom's car.
Alcohol-induced
On a
diabetic
cocaine
coma.
bender.
He can't afford cocaine. It's going to be. He's going to be down at that burning tire place getting the
It's
meth.
gonna be diet cocaine. Cocaine zero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I am
zero.
gonna die from diabetes. Actually, my grandpa lost both his legs.
What?
Well, that's fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna get there.
That is no bueno.
Wait,
That is no
I have a
bueno.
bit about that.
At least a lot of good material there.
Yeah, no, I have a bit about that. I can't wait to lose my legs because then I get to go on all the rides at Disney World first.
Dude, and
I
you'll
get
be
pity seating at the airport.
a stand-up comic that never has to stand up.
Nice.
Exactly.
Boom.
Be very, very convenient. Hey, have you
Comedy
guys
so much longer if I had a wheelchair.
been down to New Orleans lately?
Nah, they ain't doing much over there, man.
You used to spend a lot of time down there, right, Jacob? When you first
Yes,
started, you used
sir.
to drive down there a good bit. How often were you going
Yeah,
down there?
not necessarily not when I first started. When I first started booking shows, I booked a lot of shows in New Orleans.
I gotcha. Gotcha. I think AJ Bell is one of the only people doing anything down there right now. But
Yeah,
You
he
guys-
is. He was supposed to come on our podcast and he fell asleep.
He fell asleep. And when he got on Zoom and like his phone was like facing the ceiling. And we're like, hello.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know if he has narcolepsy or what.
And he texts us like 4 hours later. He's like, I fell asleep.
the edibles kicked in. That's what
Yep.
happened there.
Something. He had a show that was he had booked too. He had a hosting gig. He probably fucking missed that too because he fell asleep, man.
Oh, no bueno.
He felt so bad about it too. He started beating himself up. I was like, dude, we don't care, man.
It's
Like,
done now.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's
We
done
have
now,
guests drop out on us all the time.
dude.
And we had a
so-
good conversation the other night too. I needed to get that Monday night off my chest because, dude, that almost killed me, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like I haven't been heckled that bad ever, really.
They rattled you, huh?
Destroyed me, dude. It rattled me. I didn't sleep hardly Monday night. Like I was up all night just like thinking about what. Like my brain finally kicked in at like midnight. It was like, here's what you should have said to that bitch.
Oh.
Blah, boom, 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 boom. Like one joke after another. I'm like, where the fuck were you like 5 hours ago, asshole?
That's the worst.
You got to write that shit down and use it next time.
I did. I've got like a bunch of comebacks ready to fucking punch somebody in the face with.
Yeah. We said this on our episode. My go-to comeback when someone starts heckling me. So I'm like, dude, I don't come to your job at the Popeyes drive-thru and tell you how to take my order. Like, don't come to my job and tell me how to do comedy, man.
Go figure out that chicken sandwich, motherfucker.
Yeah, like I don't come to your job at the bank and go up to like you as a bank teller and be like, you don't know how to count. I can count better than you. I mean, who does that? Nobody.
Yeah, you took this personally, huh?
Yeah, I did. It hurt. It hurt my feelings, actually. Like, it really did hurt my feelings.
I can see you're all wound up. You're even more animated than Jacob was when we started talking about donuts.
I thought you were gonna bring up the free ice cream again. I was about to lose my shit.
God, I thought Jacob was gonna like get so depressed he was gonna jump out of the car because he missed ice cream. I was like,
Much
dude,
as you can want, dude.
if you want, we can pull over to like get some ice cream. There's like a
You
Dairy
did
Queen
not
around
give
here.
me that option at the time.
Dude, all you gotta do is ask. I'll pull over.
Then if I would have known that, I would have asked.
Next time you're craving some ice cream, be like, hey, can you pull over and we'll get a cone somewhere? And be like, yeah, we'll do that. That's nice.
We would have never gotten to Pensacola.
And you know what? That would have probably been a better fucking thing to do.
Dude, they had this red wine and chocolate ice cream, and the guy was like, yeah, I put a whole bottle of red wine in this. It's fucking delicious, dude.
Did he put a whole bottle of chocolate in it too?
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Okay. So I mean, I know we're on burning the set list. I see this whole burning the set list graphic going on, but you guys are also on the award-winning Open Micros podcast.
What award was that you won?
We actually won, sir, 2020's most comedic podcast on earth by the Hollywood Digest. What the fuck have you done in your life? So,
damn.
What I want to know is
Who was the runner-up in that? Who was the runner-up in that contest?
the Joe Rogan Experience. So what I
Oh
want to
yeah, really?
no, we beat them out, bro.
All right.
I want to know the story behind why you two specifically started burning the set list, because I know that this was Compton's brainchild that he's talked to me about before, like way before he started it. So why did the two of you come together and start this podcast?
Governor, you tell your version first.
What? Well, I was already on. Well, I was starting a podcast with somebody else, and I got Compton involved because his sweet, sexy radio voice, you know.
Fair.
And he's got the face for radio too, so I got him involved, and that kind of fell through because the other guy was a bit angry, shall I say? A bit angry. Used to get a bit angry.
Fucking nutters.
But he had a pretty sweet setup, I thought, in his basement, in his garage. He had a pretty good podcasting studio. But anyway, we decided to ditch that guy and do our own thing.
Yeah, man, fuck that guy. What about you, Compton?
Yeah, okay. So what really happened was Governor pitched me this idea. We go and we meet with this guy, and he's got good gear. He kind of knows what he's talking about. He's enthusiastic, and I'm okay with that. And he starts telling me all these things that he wants to do, and I just start pulling up episodes of my podcast that I had already done, and he kept getting mad. He was like, fuck you, already figuring this out, and here I am. So we get past that, and we're like, all right, fine, we'll try this. So the day comes where we're going to do the live stream. We're going to test everything. I'm on my way to Mobile, which is a 3-hour drive. I get a call from Governor 20 minutes before we're supposed to go live. He's not going to be there. His van's messed up. So he's like, y'all just go and do the thing and let me know. And I told Governor, I was like, no, I'm not getting hung. No, I'm not doing this by myself. Like, we will find a way. So we found a way to get him involved. And it turned into basically an hour of me just arguing with this guy over nonsense. I felt like I was in a debate with Q himself. It was fucking ridiculous. And after the fact, I told Governor about the idea for burning the set list. And I was like, look, man, I know people. We can figure this out. And it took several months for us to get everything squared away to be at a technical standard that we wanted. And
by a lack of technical hitches is this entire episode.
Right. Like, we didn't start with a 20-minute problem, so we could have waited another month or two, maybe. But yeah, that's my version of the story.
Nice.
So basically, what I heard is that you don't need Martin for anything.
I'm the one that brings the plan, dude. Come on.
Well, that's not
How
true.
can you bring plan when you can't even bring people to your comedy shows, dude?
That comedy show was packed, man. It was packed.
How many people were there for you?
All of them.
Nah, I don't believe it, man. Not to mention it was a free show.
Well, so all of them were there for the free ice cream. I guess that was part of the attraction.
Actually, some of the people that were there were people that I knew.
Oh, so Compton was the draw.
For maybe for one person, but not necessarily for the rest of the group. But it ran into some people that I hadn't seen in quite a while, so it was a good time. It was a nice show. I know now to trade on the
I
ice
think
cream.
a lot of people go see Compton because they want to catch a glimpse maybe of his sack swinging when he steps off the stage.
Oh well, you could just follow me up the stairs. Like it's not. You don't have to wait for all that.
So, what do you guys think it takes to be a headliner? Like, what percent of it is talent and being good at comedy, and what percent of it is drawing people to venues and making money?
Well, Govna's the headliner. I'm not quite there yet. So,
Yeah,
what are your
I
thoughts
don't
on that,
want
Govna?
to know what he thinks.
nice.
I personally feel like it's 90% drawing people to a venue and 10% actual talent.
Well, the trick is if they come back and see you again.
Yeah.
That's how you know you're good.
Right. Right.
Somebody to shoot to your show, anybody will come to your show if they know you. Your friends will show up just to see you do something. Your friends will show up if you told them you were going to stand on your head for 10 minutes. But getting them to come back again and again, that's the trick.
Maybe I'm just jaded, but I feel like it doesn't matter how good you are at anything. If you can get people to come see you do it, then that's when you get successful. I.e., Jake Paul, horrible fucking boxer, shitty boxer. Everyone watches him box, and that's why he's a fucking star.
He's a
Because
hero.
everybody's waiting to see somebody beat his ass. That's why
Everybody's waiting to see somebody beat my ass too, but I mean, I'm not headlining anything, man.
Yeah, but so that's a marketing thing. Like Jake Paul got his audience not because he's a boxer, but because he did a bunch of outlandish shit that, you know, the American mental health status quo eats up.
Yeah,
and
he said the N-word for sure.
Exactly.
Maybe if we advertise that I get to beat your ass on stage, maybe we could get a bunch of people to the next show.
Okay, well, here's an interesting way to look at it. One of the most successful shows in recent history in Mobile, like the last 3 years before the pandemic, was Andrew Rivers at the OK Bike Shop. And Andrew doesn't have a crowd in Mobile. And at the time, Smokey Jokes was the production company. And we had a little bit of a reputation. I mean, there were people that had been to good shows, but on the order of 20 to 30 people at a show. Whereas when Andrew got there, we sold almost 150 tickets, I think. Something crazy. Like,
That's a good turn.
yeah, like a solid budget. It was sold out for the most part. We had people standing around.
And how much was a ticket?
Tickets were like $20. It was not cheap.
Nice.
It was not cheap.
So that's,
But
yeah, that's $3,000 right there.
so from a credential standpoint, Andrew had a dry bar comedy special that he leveraged very well in advertising, but he took the Gary Vee approach and was like, look, if this fucker can get elected president through Facebook ads, you can get people to your show. And sure as shit, he dumped the right amount of money into Facebook ads, which was a substantial bit, like nearly a fifth of the total potential profit into Facebook marketing. But it sold tickets. So I think it's going to be harder in the future for there to be another Jake Paul on certain social media platforms. YouTube, a little bit harder, the way they do their ads and stuff. But Facebook, you can pretty much buy that exposure now. So I don't know. That ties in somehow with what you were talking about. I mean, whether or not being a headliner, being good, I think if you tie in the fact that you can spend enough money on marketing to sell out a room and get people to come see you once, for sure, as a novelty. But being able to do it a second time is where you run into problems.
Yeah, that's where that's the trick right there.
So, I mean, but what about these guys who have a name, who maybe used to be somebody but aren't good at stand-up, but they constantly sell out every show that they do?
You mean like
Well,
Chris
people are
Kattan?
going People, especially in Mobile and places like in the South, will go to a show just because they've heard of the person, for sure.
Yeah.
But you could also have people who run shows like Compton here who can get a reputation, and people know, well, I go to that show, it's going to be a good time, even if they haven't heard of anybody that's on the show. They know that Compton wouldn't put them up there unless they were good.
Right.
Well, I thought
Yeah.
that was for sure going to be an insult. Thank you. That was a very nice compliment.
I mean, that's how it was in Biloxi for a little while in mid 2019, 2020. Anytime I did a show in Biloxi and I was opening for some kind of headliner, the only person that actually brought people in was me, because that's the only person that anyone knew, that anyone had seen on the bill.
Yeah.
And so I would have people come up to me after my set, tell me how good I did, and then fucking leave before the headliner comes up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, so I guess my point there is I'm better than you.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. I don't think I would even argue that.
I didn't know exactly where I was going with that. But I mean, my point is, like, you have to be able to do that. And I'm not sure how to gain that leverage again, because there's no comedy in Biloxi. And there are no bars willing to work with anyone to get comedy in Biloxi again.
Yeah. Well, and it's really hard to get famous where you practice, because so many people will associate you with your practice because that's what they see more of if they see you practice. And so getting famous in your hometown is way harder unless you deal drugs. Those guys, everybody shows up at their parties because they want their drugs. So, you know, you are on the coast. Maybe pick up a coke habit and, you know.
I mean, I know some guys, yeah. The guy I used to work for, he apparently has really good coke, from what I hear.
Yeah, see, get that dude to invite people to the comedy show and watch how many people show up.
That's true. Anytime I did do a book show there, it was packed. That is very true.
Yeah, you just gotta find something to leverage. And in Mississippi, it's
Put
gonna
the
be
little
drugs.
baggies on the merch table, you do good.
Yeah.
Put your little face, put your little logo on the bags. Nice.
Jacob, go run down to your neighbors and see if you can work out a deal with the meth guys.
Yeah.
I can't run or work out, so you used the wrong wording for that whole.
Yeah. My
scenario.
$20 on 6 months looks pretty good.
Oh man, what does Pete have to say?
Eat the potted plant.
Yeah.
Oh, he's whispering in my ear. You don't want to hear what it is. It's pretty graphic.
Okay, respectful. Yeah, I mean, what do you guys want to talk about? What's up? What you thinking about? I love how you guys were arguing at the beginning, like, "Oh, I'm gonna run this show. No, I'm gonna run this show," and then I end up running this show.
It was so adorable.
Because
Hey,
you
man.
won't shut up.
How do you know that's not good management on my part?
Yeah.
Just let me sit back and create content for all of you,
Nice.
as per usual when you book me on a show.
That's right.
So what
That's
is your
right.
favorite flavor of ice cream there, Jacob?
It's actually something called the Cookie Two-Step by Bluebell. It is chocolate chip cookie dough with Oreos in it.
Nice.
All right, let's
You're
go back.
not-
Let's
you're
go
not
back to
worried
something
about
fun.
the botulism? I mean, don't they like have to recall their ice
I'm
cream
not
like
even-
every 3 months?
I don't even know what that means, so no, I'm not worried about it.
Back
You
to
know what my favorite type of ice cream is?
What?
Free ice cream.
dick.
We just lost Jacob.
I had a great follow-up question for him too. Okay, so back to earlier. What I want to talk about is you were talking about being more of an animated comic, and one of the things that I picked up on pretty early in my hosting career was that people will give back the energy that you give to them. So tell me more about how it's been working out for you, and have you started writing to the new style, or are you just laying your material in that style together and etc.?
No, it's material and style together, because my material has always been good. It's just my problem has been I'm a joke writer. I'm not really a good, I'm not as good of a performer. I mean, I even before the style, I was better than Martin, but I knew where my weaknesses were, so I decided to fix that. And just doing the material that I know is smart and funny in that way. And I that works so well with hosting too, because you're right, you give that energy and that's what you give back. So, you see me between every comic, then I'm injecting energy into the room for the next comic to kind of capitalized on. Just like when you bomb, or if you're boring or no one can hear you, you suck all the energy out. If you're really loud and you put energy into the crowd, then that's going to benefit the next comic.
Yeah. I feel like we should do a whole segment on heckler comebacks, just so Jason feels more prepared for Monday night.
Yeah, you need a bit of heckler training for Jason. Even though Jason's the one with the most experience in that field.
Well, what's your go-to heckler shutdown, Martin?
But when I want my comeback, I just wipe it off your mom's face.
What about you, Compton?
My go-to quickest one is, of course, that's the best you can do. You're wearing pants.
I like.
Yeah.
I mentioned the Popeyes one earlier. If it's a woman that's heckling me, one that I came up with the other night that I would have said, if those bitches didn't get up and leave, I would have said it to them. Is yeah, you look like your OnlyFans is free. Like no one's gonna pay for that. You just want the attention.
That's a good one. Taking notes, Jason?
Yep.
Or you could just punch him in the fucking face.
Well, okay.
That also.
So to ask a serious question about that story, we've all bombed before. We've all,
Not correct.
You're
Okay.
bombing right now, dude.
Don't make me get on YouTube. But so Jason, do you remember the time before that? Like the worst set you had before that Monday night?
As far as
Or-
heckler, as far as hecklers or just a bad set?
Hecklers specifically.
Hecklers. Well, one of the worst hecklers I had to actually deal with was back at the Kraken, and it was actually someone I knew who felt like she wanted to be part of the show too. So I was just like the whole time just battling with her to try to get her to be quiet, and and not that she was trying to be mean, but she just felt like because she was my friend that, yeah, or not really a friend but an acquaintance, that she felt like she needed to be a part of the show too, and it was kind of aggravating everybody in the audience. It was aggravating me, and when I got off stage, everybody was just like, "Who was that bitch?"
You still let her
I was
suck her
like,
dick later though, didn't you?
No,
Real quick, what's her name and address?
I'm not going to dox anyone tonight.
Jacob,
What's,
worst heckler, man.
What's your worst heckler?
What's
Who are you asking?
I was asking you, but I'll tell you mine if you want. My worst heckler was at the tracks in Mississippi.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, I have a show booked there, May 27th. Get your tickets now, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it. But the first time there, it was there weren't a lot of people that knew what they were getting into, and there were some dudes. There was this guy that was talking over everything, and he said, I don't remember exactly what he said, but he's like, it's boring in here because you're not funny. And I said 2 words, made the audience just rip, and he goes, "Oh yeah, it's fucking boring in here," and shut him down pretty quickly. The best part of that whole heckler moment though was we were talking about Roadhead, and he got all excited and he was like, "Yeah, I get Roadhead," but he had such a large gut, you just knew there was no way he could drive and get head at the same time, and he was very unhappy when I pointed that out to everyone in the crowd.
Nice.
And that's probably my favorite.
My worst experience with a heckler was when I almost got in a fist fight with one. The first ever comedy competition I did. So there was a cash prize on the line, and I was the favorite of the competition going in, and I went up first. And there was this guy who had never seen a comedy show before, big, fat, fucking tatted up dude, and Jason was there actually, and he heckled me. I don't even remember what I said back to him, but I said something that shut him up. But afterwards, he came up to apologize to me, and I told him to fuck off because I was so pissed.
I
He
remember this.
ruined my set. He ruined my chances at getting this money. And so he went over to the bartender to try to get me fired, like I work there, like I'm there all the time. And he went over to the bartender to try to get me fired. And he was talking about how he was going to beat my ass and all this. And my mother, who is sitting at the end of the bar, just taps him on the shoulder, is like, "That's my son you're talking about, baby. I think you should probably stop."
Nice.
And he did. And then he came and apologized to me again. And I was like, "Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I should have accepted your apology the first time. I was just mad that you ruined my chances at winning because I wanted to fucking win so bad."
So your mom didn't have to shoot anybody that night. That's unfortunate. I kind of wish that story ended differently.
Yeah.
That would have been
My
funnier.
mom's sweet, man. She's legit stopped me from getting in a fight with a heckler.
That would be ultimate comedy mom, where if somebody heckled you and then your mom just shot him.
I can imagine that. Like she's sitting there and she like reaches into her purse and pulls out like a Joker style gun right
Yeah.
there at the bar, just like 3-foot long revolver, and just blows somebody's head off. I think I
My
would
mom
enjoy
doesn't
that.
pack, but she would probably break her Michelob Ultra over the guy's head.
Even better.
So your
that's
mom's going to do
Mississippi.
comedy, right? So what are you
Yeah,
going to
man.
do? What are you going to do if somebody heckles her while she's doing it? What are you going to do?
I'm gonna punch him in the fucking face.
Dude.
My mother last night.
His mom is so beloved by all the comics around here. If anybody heckles her, that dude is going to get beat into a pile of chewing gum on the ground. Is what he's going to look like afterwards.
Governor,
I'm
we may have
actually
to.
not gonna assault anybody at my own show, but I will tell them to fucking leave, like straight away.
Governor, we may have to reschedule our broadcast days just so we can go see this.
What?
Just so we can go be there, because somebody's
Oh,
gonna
it's
say
going to be on a
something.
Sunday?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
Mother's
we
Day
could do
is a
this shit
Sunday,
from the
right?
parking lot outside.
Well, I
Yeah,
guess
yeah, it's
that'd be good.
yeah.
We could do an on the road broadcast from outside the show.
There you go, man.
We can get your mom on after the show, talk about how it went. It'd be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure we
Yeah,
wouldn't
sounds
have
like fun,
any
yeah.
technical difficulties like we had today on the road.
None at all.
None.
Outside of a bar.
We could broadcast via our phones, right?
Yeah.
That would get weird. We get very weird, dude. Well, we've been at this for an hour, fellas.
Nice.
That's that flies pretty quick. Is
Yeah,
there
it feels like a
anything?
lot longer, though.
Is there anything you guys wanted to cover that we didn't cover?
Not really, man. It's just I feel like the interview was mostly about us. I mean, is there anything you guys want to plug or talk about while you're on our show that has significantly more viewers?
Yeah, everything. If I
No, seriously though, talk about what you got coming up, man.
if I were gonna plug anything, the Mobile Comedy Festival is coming up in August. Get your submissions in. It's gonna be a great week of comedy. We've got some big names.
Crap, I need to do that. I forgot.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
still cheap. The price hadn't gone up for the entry. It's like $25, and pretty much anybody that's got a tape and has a little bit of tenure as a comic is almost guaranteed to get in and have a shot at the cash prize. And
$500.
yeah,
Yeah. I just got accepted, so that means that anyone can get in.
Yeah, that means they're taking anybody. Anybody.
anybody.
I haven't sent my money though yet, so it's still in limbo.
But yeah,
Get
that's
that, you're still that meth, dude. Get that $25.
that's gonna be a big one. The other one is Azalea City Comedy. Smoky Jokes was the original production company in Mobile. We changed the name to Azalea City Comedy just because it's a little more family friendly, inclusive, yada yada. And Zeke's running things over at the Music Box, which is going really well. And so we started the Azalea City shows at the Electric Piano Parlor in Mobile, which is a great new venue to have on board with the comedy scene. And
I'll be there May 29th. Buy your tickets now.
yeah, it's gonna be fun. Governor was on the last one. He doesn't know it yet, but he's gonna have to help me. He's gonna end up producing some shows, whether he likes it or not, because it's gonna be a busy summer.
Me and the Plank can handle it. We'll split the workload.
Yeah, he and Petey will be fine. What else is going on plug wise? I can't think of much. I mean, the the tour, like I said, we've got a run that's coming. That's going to connect a lot of dots. Twice a month, we're going to do 4 shows and 4 nights. Ocean Springs, Mobile, Panama City, and Pensacola. Not necessarily in that order, which is going to be a big deal because not only do we have big names coming into Mobile through the Music Box and Zeke's efforts over there, but now we're going to be able to accommodate everybody in the tiers below that all the way down to open micers on our little tour. So we're excited about it.
Jason, what you got? Anything you want to plug? Anything you want to say while you have that fucking candy bar in your mouth?
I got a nutty buddy in my mouth.
I bet you got a nutty buddy in your mouth.
He's got a buddy nutting in his mouth.
As far as plugs go for me, man, just watch Open Micers every Wednesday night live at 7 p.m. on twitch.tv/jfunktastic or wherever you get your podcasts for free. We're also on YouTube under Jason Robbins. And in the month of May, it is a great time to go to www.openmicers.com to pick a tier for our Patreon, because we will be interviewing perhaps one of the most prolific and one of the funniest comics on the planet today.
Nice.
Seriously, he has credits from Comedy Central, Netflix. It's the biggest guest we've ever talked to, stand-up comedy-wise.
That's great.
So that's going to be a lot of fun, man. And you can come see me. My next show is May 9th at the Pub in D'Iberville, Mississippi. It's going to be a Mother's Day show. You can bring your mom. There's going to be $4 Moscato. All kinds of drink specials going on. And, yeah, man, come on my tits.
I think I got some stuff coming up in May, but I don't remember. But I do remember that I have some. Going to be doing some panels at Pensacon this year. So
fuck
if you
yeah,
go to Pensacon and you want to come see some panels, I'll be there.
Hey, do you know the dates for Pensacon?
I think it's the 21st through the 23rd.
Of what month?
May.
21st through the 23rd?
Well, while he's looking that up, I also have tour dates from May 27th. I'm going to be at the Tracks in Long Beach. May 28th, I'm going to be at Slapsticks in Panama City. And May 29th, I'm going to be at the Electric Piano Parlor in Mobile. All a part of the same tour with Lino Rodriguez, Carson Taylor, and I don't know who else is on that, but probably great people.
Yeah, it's Pensacon is May 21st through 23rd.
Nice. So that'll be right before the festival, the Pride Fest, the week before. Very cool. I might have to try and set something up over there just so I can do a Pensacon show. We'll have to talk to Andrew about that. Yeah. Well, you made it sound like there were some deep, pressing questions that you wanted us to answer, like the meaning of life and, all that good stuff.
Got it covered.
You got it? Good.
Yeah,
excellent.
Jacob's not interested in the meaning of life. He's only got 6 months left anyway. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm interested in who has the best bacon cheeseburger. That's what I'm.
That is
I'm
a
serious.
noble.
Everybody answer.
That is a noble pursuit. Best. I'm gonna go with Whataburger.
Respectable. That's what I was gonna say too.
Yeah.
Who has the best bacon cheeseburger, Jason?
Bacon cheeseburger? I don't really eat bacon cheeseburgers.
You
I
fucking.
eat cheeseburgers. I don't really do bacon cheese because nobody makes bacon right. It's always sloppy and gross. It's not like nice and crispy.
This is America, and you will appreciate the bacon you are given.
Yeah, you need some Danish, man. You need some Danish bacon.
Martin, all you eat is salads now, right?
No, I eat bacon cheeseburgers. I just take the bun off.
All right, well, I don't
No,
want to know what
he's
you
totally lying. Petey was much bigger months ago. He
likes to
survives
shove
on that plant.
Right in his mouth.
All right, who has the best fucking patty and bacon then? Martin.
Who has the...
Me. I cook my own.
You're going to say Hardee's, aren't you?
Hey, Ocean Springs has the best patty.
Third.
Shout out Patty Dwyer.
Ocean Springs does have the best patty. I'm actually going to change mine to Checkers. Checkers has a bomb-ass bacon cheeseburger.
Yeah, I was just going to say that's probably my favorite place to get a burger is Checkers.
Yeah.
Because not only they have great burgers, they got great fries too. Like their fries are the best.
And great wings as well.
What?
I have not had the
wings. At
You
Checkers?
get the wings. We got chicken wings, bro.
Ooh.
Yeah, we assumed it was chicken wings when you said wings.
Hell yeah, dude.
Mm.
Well,
Wasn't awesome.
sometimes you have to specify. I don't know what y'all eat across the pond over there.
Swan. We have swan wings over there.
I'm sure the queen eats fucking bat wings, dude. Y'all are banned in the UK, aren't you?
Yeah, that's how COVID started. All those bat
Fucking
wings.
edgy.
Yeah.
We
We
did.
eat Pegasus.
We started pirating their television,
That's
and they
why
were
you
not
don't see
happy.
Pegasus flying around anymore. We
Yeah.
ate all the wings.
Oh, Thomas Finley chimed in. He said Wendy's has the best bacon cheeseburger.
No, they don't, Thomas. Come on, dude. I
Dude.
expected more from you.
I have eaten Wendy's 3 times in my life, and I've gotten food poisoning twice from there. So
Nice.
there was not a 4th time.
You're eating at the wrong Wendy's, man.
Dude, my
2
dad
different
found a
Wendy's.
my dad
2
found
different
a
Wendy's. 2 different
cricket in his
instances.
salad, a living cricket in his salad at Wendy's. It
Oh
was-
yeah, my mom found a bug in one of her baked potatoes at Wendy's. Found
Nice.
a potato bug in there, and the manager tried to play it off like, "Oh no, that's like another spud growing on the potato." But I was like, "Spuds don't have legs, bitch."
That's a bug. That's a bug.
Fucking
Yummy.
bug. Wendy's in D'Iberville, Mississippi. Fucking bug. Anyways,
Yeah, I gotta say, Waffle House has a pretty good burger too.
depends on
Good
who's cooking
answer.
it, man.
Good answer. Waffle House does have is underrated for their burgers. That's a fair point.
You know who else is really, really underrated? Denny's.
Mm.
Denny's has a good bacon cheeseburger, man, at 3 a.m. when you're, just coming out of it.
Dude, you remember when Denny's was the last restaurant you could smoke in?
Yeah.
You can't smoke in there anymore? Could have fooled me.
I don't. Well, it's
Oh, meth,
you're
yeah.
Mississippi. It's a different thing out there.
I was about to say, I mean, we just light up the.
You guys are making me hungry for a damn cheeseburger now.
good, dude. Talking about, oh, you bacon cheeseburgers.
Well, I don't want a bacon cheeseburger. I just want a cheeseburger.
What?
What,
you
wanna
can't
pick
even cook
best-
the bacon
best
right
part
yourself?
off of it?
Because I'm gonna tell you something that's gonna be controversial right now, and I know you're all gonna yell at me. I don't like pork bacon. I like turkey bacon better.
What a deuce.
I don't like pork.
Ugh, you just lost all your listeners. All your...
Dude, we should end it right there.
I don't eat the swine.
So, if there's anyone listening, I'm actually in the.
See? That,
Yeah,
that was so shocking, even the internet.
I like my bacon drier than Martin's comedy.
You cut out
That's how I
right
like
at the,
I
the
didn't
peak
think
of
that was
that.
possible.
Say it again, Jacob. You cut out right at the peak.
Oh, I don't think that's possible, dude. Drier than Martin's comedy.
Nice. I like it bone dry. I like it drier than Jacob's mom.
That's such a middle school fucking insult. I like it drier than yours.
How would you know? You didn't get that far.
He's still in middle school. What are you talking about?
What degree do you have, Martin? What's your credentials, bro?
I got a degree.
Well,
Which one?
Jacob does have a
what degree you got?
baby, so he got somewhere.
Yeah.
I got a BSc, Bachelor of Science.
All right. So yeah, you're a little smarter than me, but you know what? Give me some time.
And it's from England too, so it makes it even more smart.
I don't think so. We literally kicked y'all's asses like 100 years ago.
We won.
Nice.
We
I want to
won.
know, baby.
Well,
No,
anybody?
Thomas Finley, the diarrhea is not worth it to eat at Wendy's. It's not.
Dude, Thomas Finley ordered a salad at a fucking bar, dude. Thomas Finley eats bar salads. Don't trust that man's palate.
What a slam. What a
You know,
roast.
speaking of burgers, I'm gonna have to try that trash panda burger at the Juke joint. That thing looks pretty good though.
My boy Duncan ordered it. He didn't try to do the challenge. He just did it to eat it. He had to take half of it home, dude. It was
Sure.
fucking ridiculous.
That thing
If
would
I'm-
probably kill me if I ate the whole thing.
Wait.
If
I've been
I
going to the
order it,
juke
I'm gonna
joint
try
for
to get-
years now, and they have an eating challenge.
Yeah. You order the trash panda, and if you eat it within a certain amount of time, it's free, and I think you get something. Or maybe it's just free. I don't know.
Have you done this, Jacob?
No, but I want to.
Let's do it together.
I also really want to do the the challenge at Buffalo Wild Wings. If you can eat 10 Blazing Carolina Reaper wings in a certain amount of time, you win something. I don't know what it is.
That's easy. You just got to
But
fight
I
through
feel
the
like
pain.
that would be good Patreon content as well.
Oh,
Just
for
watching me
sure.
set my ass on fire.
Dude, I
We
would
could film that. If you want to go do that at Buffalo Wild Wings, I'm more than accommodating. I'll
Do
try
it, dude.
one, but I'm not eating more than one because I would die.
I am
I don't know
totally
if you
game.
can share between people. I don't know. It might just have to be just me.
Just
But I think I could do it.
It'll be just you then.
I'm in. You let me know when this is going down. I'll come down.
Okay.
we'll broadcast it live from the restaurant.
And I will bring Jacob back to life when his heart stops.
After he's shat his entire innards out.
Oh man, I'll make sure you guys get the result pictures.
Oh, thanks. Thanks so much.
All right, guys. So
Dude,
is that the end of the show? Or
This has been a
what are we doing here?
blast.
Ending it on a low note.
Dude, no, this has been fun. I can't think of anything to add.
This was a blast.
I
Let's
think
do this again.
I think we
Yeah.
should. I think we
Let's do
should.
it.
Crossover event of the century.
Yeah.
We've barely
Decent.
scratched the surface of the festering wound that
And I'll
could be
have
this
to upload
mashup.
some of my crappy 5-minute spots to YouTube so you guys can have something to make fun of me about.
Oh, deal.
There you
You
go.
upload one of yours and I'll get mine up finally. I've got one that I'm actually I'm kind of proud of, and so I'm afraid to watch it cuz
Hey,
it feels good to
real
be
quick,
proud
you
of it for
guys-
now.
You guys got to get a solo episode with Jason Robbins over here, man.
Oh, for sure. I want to hear all about the music and the rest of the podcast that you do. Like I said, we've barely scratched the surface. We got plenty we could delve into. But I think this has been a good first stab at it. I mean,
I want to do a show with the four of us too. I think that would be fun.
I'm game.
Like stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
Eh,
I'm game. You know me. I'm
Stand-up.
always game. You point me in the right direction, and we'll make sure it happen.
I just like hanging out with you guys in real life.
Oh.
You make
bro,
me
if someone's booking, I'm joking, man. That's my slogan.
Well, the good news is
Didn't
the
say it was a good
pandemic
one.
is waning and things are coming back. I've been seeing a lot of things going on, so there's gonna be a lot of work. If you guys really want to, I'm looking at doing a tour next winter after the farm cycle, and
Yes.
I don't know where I want to go. I just want to go. I kind of want to go back to Colorado now that I know some people out there.
Yes, correct.
So
Like, are you talking like winter of 2021? When you say next winter, are you talking about 2021 or 2022?
21.
Right. So it's this winter. It's not next
Yeah,
winter.
this winter. Yeah, sorry, my bad. The upcoming coldness. You know, winter is coming.
Oh, man.
If I can get a dragon, it's the only way you'll survive.
Hell yeah.
Dude, guys, thanks for joining us. I'm glad this worked out, aside from me fucking up the sound for the first 20 minutes.
Thank you.
And thank you guys for joining us
Yes.
on the award-winning Open Micers podcast.
Yeah, so Electric Piano Parlor, May 27th. Jacob and I will both be on that show. I'm sure Governor will come out and join us. And
Maybe.
we'll see.
You guys have an award, but you know what we have? Free ice cream.
Well,
And ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it for us. Thanks for joining us on Burning the Set List. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, everybody. We will see you next time.
Ugh, that was too dramatic.